Let's go right to Heather Morrison now in the Weather Center. She is tracking this storm for us. Heather.
Rochelle, yes, this is a storm system that probably will go down in the history books as the Christmas weekend storm, or to wrap up Christmas weekend with a pretty good nor'easter that's going to bring us not only heavy snow throughout Sunday, but also some powerful winds, and that will be blowing snow around. So travel is going to be very difficult through Sunday. So if you're going to get out of the city or travel around the Northeast, you'll probably want to do it sooner rather than later. Here's the low pressure system now just coming in west of the Carolinas. It's going to transfer its energy to the coast coming up south of Long Island by tomorrow morning. So it has a ways to go. I know we've seen a couple of radar returns over the city recently, but no snow coming out of the sky right now. There's a close view on our Sky Tracker Doppler radar showing that any of that snow that was trying to fall just kind of dried up. So a few clouds throughout the evening, but not to worry tonight. It looks as if the snow will get here by early tomorrow morning, and then it will become heavier as we progress into the day. Temperatures staying in the lower 30s, and as we get into the storm by mid to late afternoon, moderate to heavy snow comes down. Then we kick up the winds out of the north, and that means blowing snow, which will make travel very difficult. So blizzard warnings in effect. We're talking about 10 to 15 inches or higher snow, wind, blowing snow, and this will be on the ground by, say, late Sunday night, by Monday morning, perhaps that much snow in and around town here in the city. So an unusual event, but it's not like it hasn't happened before, Rochelle. Really want to buckle down and, of course, call ahead or make alternative plans for travel, because travel will be discouraged tomorrow. Stay tuned.
That's for sure. Thank you, Heather.
Apparently, a lot of people were asking Santa for some snow. Guess what? We're going to get it. That is for sure. But tonight, still no snow, just ice at Bryant Park, and these skaters enjoying it and really having a good time. It's going to be a little hard to skate out there this time tomorrow, that's for sure. But as we take that live look, temperatures right now at 30 degrees. What's interesting to note, the dew point only at 17. So the atmosphere is pretty dry. So it'll take a while before we should start to see some of this snow really making it to the ground. As you take a look at our temperatures, most locations below freezing. Everybody on this map is below the freezing mark. So that's not a huge surprise considering that our high temperature today was just 32 at freezing. Now that is a full 8 degrees below what we consider normal for this day of the year. Our record low, well, 29 degrees. So we were, our normal low, 29 degrees. We were at 25, so we were below that as well. The record one below, obviously we did not hit that. That's certainly good to know. So certainly we're looking at this map right now. We've got lots of clouds. It appears as though we have a little bit of snow, most of that not making it to the ground. Here's the bigger picture. This is really the storm that we're dealing with. The area of low pressure is going to be moving offshore. It works its way up the coast tomorrow. As it does, we start to see the snow, and the position of it is such that we're expecting a tremendous amount of snow. So starting at about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, we start to see some of those flurries moving in. Could see some light snow showers. Some places, though, won't have any snow at all come 6 o'clock in the morning. As we head to noon, 1 o'clock, you can see we'll start to see some of those heavier bands of snow. New York City, Nassau, Suffolk counties. Also, as we head down the Jersey Shore, and also portions of Westchester County and Fairfield. So you can see that we're going to really be in the snow by the afternoon, the heaviest of which at 8 p.m. At this point, it looks as though we will be seeing some very, very heavy bands of snow. Eastern Long Island, there's a possibility that you could see a little bit of a sleet or freezing rain mixed in with that. Very slight possibility, because it really does look like the temperatures will remain below freezing. 7 o'clock Monday morning for people who are heading back to work, still dealing with this snow. And by 2 p.m. is when we finally, at this point, looks like we'll say goodbye to this system. We do have a blizzard warning, goes into effect 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Northeast New Jersey, New York City, Nassau, Suffolk counties, lower Westchester and Fairfield. That's because we are going to see these sustained winds over 35 miles an hour for more than 3 hours at a time, which means not only are we seeing snow totals in excess of a foot of snow, that's what we're expecting. Not only will it be falling, but the winds will be blowing it around, so the visibility is going to be down to a quarter of a mile. Power outages are possible, especially along the coast where those winds really pick up. We could be seeing snowfall rates 1 to 2 inches per hour, thunder snow even a possibility. So as we say goodbye to Christmas, 25 degrees is what we're expecting overnight. For Sunday, flurries to start. As I mentioned, the afternoon is when we see the heavier snow. And here's a look at your 7-day, 32 tomorrow. So we stay at or below freezing and expect a tremendous amount of snow. Stay off the roads if you can. Tony?
Wow.